What's going on YouTube? Sharpie here, and I'm back with another episode of This Is the Police. We are now working our way into the 5th day. Recently, what's happened? Let's see. We had our first crime investigations where we actually put our detectives to work finally. Let me get that right. We also had a racist group tell us to fire all black police officers, which we didn't comply. So they said in the note that they sent across that if we didn't, they were going to pretty much kill them. Not just the police officers, ambulance, any faction of that government faction, effectively. So we just have to wait to see how that plays out for us. Today's headlines, let's have a look. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with race. That's the biggest lie ever. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a... What? How'd you get pregnant woman and suicide bomber mixed up? Okay, that's a weird one. Oops, straight into a cutscene.
Why would a man need a barn to store all the stuff you can't bring home? About 30
Store a
years
car?
ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room.
Surely that's just what you were wearing anyway.
Back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Car. A red car? Nah, it's a chair. There's the shovel he's on about. What is it? A chest with... drugs? Wow.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door.
Well, apparently knocking your
Now
barn
they're
door.
knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Oh, it's that guy.
In all the years
Kendrick,
we
that was
worked
it.
together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars,
Two sons,
went
or-
fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time.
Who are these
But
guys?
he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
Okay.
I always try to look unsurprised, like it's
Oh,
not
they're
an easy
bodyguards.
thing to get
Oh, yeah, he was corrupt, wasn't
especially guests
Oh.
with their own personal bodyguards.
he? He was accused corrupt, but found not
Kendrick is
guilty.
sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
That's fine. Not enough room on the sofa for everyone
How long
anyway.
you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life.
But who
everything
read
new.
those
The
documents?
papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
What am I sat on? It's more noisy than my
Contract,
chair.
Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who
Oh
puts his
my
daughters in the crosshairs
gosh.
in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Well, that's left me in a very difficult position then. I can refuse to help let him and all his family die and stay clean in a way and earn my retirement fund legitly, or I can effectively save his life and let him flee. And me mop up his mess. Whoa. That's a hard one. I guess... I wonder if I can agree, if I can just agree until he's managed to escape and then turn back, but then they might know where he's fleeing to. It's worth the risk.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Fair play.
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy Frank.
Fair play. Frank's a bit of a dick.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Wow, what a turn of events. I mean, it's going to be interesting from now on, especially now I'm in the Mafia's pocket, effectively. Yeah, I'm still not listening to any of the crappy music. Wow, so yeah, no matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Affairs, City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only semi-requests, so only ask for what you need. Why not? I assume that's what they want me to do. Ooh. Straight to work. Disorderly conduct. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Scare at him, and you're reasonably good. Off you go, guys. Here's your week's salary. City Hall hopes we don't just... That's a week's salary. That's not bad. Tomorrow is the deadline. I'm not firing them. You can go fuck yourself. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Yeah, we're going to want SWAT for this one. This one's going to require a few peeps. Leaves us 2. Hopefully that one goes down well. So I've made 8,100 so far. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Off you guys go. It's a busy day already. Yeah, so far this game's been... Ooh. Oh, useless. So far this game has been pretty decent, to be fair. I'm enjoying it a lot. I like the whole micromanagement games there, especially the co-op. There's another game I want to check out called 911 Operators. The shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun. Hostage, back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off. Meanwhile, the cashier's yelling in an unknown language. Silent meeting. The robber grows visibly. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt. Cash shipping is right. Oh, that was good. That was successful. Woo. What's this? Which one do I do? Robbery. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bolang. Two on it, those two. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches, and the press was not well. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Bye, Birch. Oh, I refused. Rip. Jack, this year, the organisation of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in this competition. Well, they aren't my best marksmen, but escaped. But I guess at least they got unarmed. Unharmed. Well, come on, I need some officers back quick. There we go. As a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operations, a gang of young people in ski masks forced away and began smashing Zoe shouting, we need... Alright, let's get you, proceed. Now at least I've got him left. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to get one more. Investigation has started. So yeah, like I said, 911 operators. I've emailed them asking them if there's any demo or anything that I can try out. Hopefully there is. Cool. That was good. Oh, good job, guys. So we caught 2. Robbery report. We got 3 new frames. What? The suspect is... Okay. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait, but remember that fugitives won't sit down patiently until your schedule clears. Also remember that criminals react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to just see how many he can take. Alright, this guy isn't dangerous, so we'll send Robbins and Grant. That leaves Van and Birch to deal with this. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it. Wow. If these guys don't catch this guy, I'll be surprised. Right, we got Stovall back. Come on. Robbery. Offender caught. Good job. Fantastic. That was actually a good case then. I've got my other case still going on, haven't I? On the B shift. I like the shift pattern on this as well. That really adds more realism to it. There we go. Another arrest. Have I got anyone else? Let's just wait for them all to get back before we call it a day. That's just in there. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day, more like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Who have we got on? So yeah, so we got these guys doing the investigation, I believe, on the other shift. Alright, let's end that day. That was pretty successful, to be fair. We're going on to day 6. We'll do day 6 next episode. I'm hoping you're enjoying this series. If you are, leave a little like, leave some comments on how I can improve, anything you'd like to see, any games. Just leave a little comment. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all later. Sharpie out.